I believe that the greatness in another woman can activate the greatness in us. Every person can touch us in a different way, and whether it is their energy, their style, their body language, or the way they speak. I believe we can learn from women of different ages and backgrounds. We can get inspired by certain characteristics they themselves rock. And today I will analyze the beautiful daughter of Monica Bellucci, Deva Cassel. Deva Cassel is the daughter of the beautiful Monica Bellucci and French actor Vincent Cassel. She was born on September 12, 2004 in Rome, but she grew up in Paris and Rio de Janeiro. Deva is a model, media personality, and actress. She is a brand ambassador for Cartier and Dior. She has appeared in numerous Dolce & Gabbana fragrance ads, and she made her acting debut in the indie movie The Beautiful Summer, and she will appear on the Netflix series The Leopard. Speaking about her famous parents, she said, "They taught me to always look forward, to always protect myself, to always be kind, and always keep wonder in mind. There is much more, but the point is that they have taught me how to handle unexpected situations and live by my own rules, while always respecting people and the environment I am in." And I truly think that she is not just beautiful, there is something so captivating about her, and in today's video we will take a deep dive into her beauty secrets. Point number 1 is sultry and seductive. I think there is one particular characteristic that makes a person stand out in a way. It was the softness and femininity about Lori Harvey, the mystery of Monica Bellucci, the humor and positivity of Salma Hayek, and for Deva it is her sultry and seductive way of carrying herself. I think that there's something so captivating about women who exude their sensuality in such an elegant and free way, and I love her mannerism, her body language, and facial expressions that show that sultriness in her. As a young lady, she's able to elegantly show to others that she owns her sexuality and shows her own sensual awareness. Deva is very aware of her own attractiveness, and it shows. She is sensual and she's not afraid to let her sexuality shine through. And with this characteristic, she actually reminds me of Dita Von Teese.
The girl he never forgets is sexually knowledgeable. You should read everything you can about eroticism and sex, even if you don't want to do certain things. You don't have to, but being knowledgeable is really important.
I truly think this is so amazing to see a young woman like that so in touch with her own sensuality and sexuality. She gives an impression of being a person who is very well in touch with this human aspect, and she rocks this. Point number 2 is she is classy, classic, and elegant. I often speak about how opposite qualities in one person create a captivating effect. With Deva, her sultry side of her is well mixed with her elegance. She is very classy and classic. And I think probably her mother Monica Bellucci influenced this characteristic in her. Deva often wears very simple, classy, and elegant pieces. It looks like she rocks the older woman clothes despite her being still under 20. And she looks amazing with very little effort. She does not wear any revealing clothes, she dresses quite modestly. I think that having that sultry and sensual side in her mixed with that elegance and class, as well as other characteristics we will speak about, it makes a wonderful mixture. I love how well she carries simplicity and classic pieces, and she often wears black just as her mother. I also love her very natural makeup. She is an example of simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, just like her mother. And the thing is, ladies, that you do not need to be stunningly beautiful to carry your beauty like that. And to be honest, I don't necessarily find Deva such stunningly beautiful. She is very pretty indeed, but I think her captivating beauty lies in her ability to carry it. To celebrate her looks by adding a simple minimal makeup, simple and minimal clothes, and owning your own beauty and who you are. I often say that own your beauty and carry it with pride and honor. You are beautiful, you just need to acknowledge it yourself. Don't try to cover it and make your clothes and makeup shine over your natural beauty. And this brings us to the next point. Point number 3 is self-confidence. And I have realized that self-confidence is probably the most important characteristic we can work on in ourselves. Confidence must be the rock on which your physical and your inner beauty is built. Unfortunately, if you don't believe in your beauty and your worth, no one will. And this is why therapy, inner work, healing is so important. Not all of us had caregivers who taught us how to believe in ourselves. Some of us had to learn it later in life. And some of us needed to pretend we have it until it became so natural to us that it became true. The truth is, you can have the most physically ugly appearance, but being confident about it makes the trick. The hard part is that confidence is very hard to obtain if you do not have it naturally. And I think Deva owns her self-confidence. She knows and believes in her beauty. She knows she is capable, and if not, she mastered that quality herself to the point that she is able to exude that in public. I believe we can all master it. It is not her physical beauty that makes her confident. She is beautiful because of her self-confidence. She owns herself and it shows. Most likely, we only have one life. Let's use this one life that we have got to fully own who we are, regardless of the appearance that we have. We are beautiful. Some of us just need to take care of it and then own it. Point number 4 is the queen energy. And this young lady has a very expensive energy and it is amazing. It is certainly not something that appears fake to me, or too grandiose, or something that is based on her ego. Rather, it is that healthy and deeply rooted energy of I am valuable, I am beautiful, I know who I am, and I own myself. Her energy screams, I am an amazing human being, and it is an honor to be in my energy and to be in my life. And I truly love this for her. I think that too many of us show lack of self-worth, self-value, and the total opposite what Deva is. And no, you do not need to be rich or have famous parents to be that. I think this energy appears very natural and not forced on her. And in my own personal life, I know few women like that. I think it stems from some healthy parenting and maybe personality. But in general, when kids are encouraged, listened to, and have confidence and self-worth modeled to them by their caregivers, they grow up like that. And this again is why we need to heal ourselves and do a lot of inner work to overcome some of the unhealthy ways we see and carry ourselves. I just love this queen energy on Deva, and I think it is amazing that she carries it so well on herself despite her young age. She will certainly grow up to be a capable and powerful goddess just like her mother is. Point number 5 is she is expressive. And this is to say that I love her mannerism. She seems to have a very expressive personality. She rocks her emotions and shows them on her face, which gives a captivating effect. This is that little thing that makes her who she is. We sometimes are not aware how beautiful we are and how those little things, certain mannerisms, makes us who we are. We are all made up of those little pieces that make us who we are. Let's own it and let it decorate us. We sometimes are not aware how beautiful we are and how those little things about us makes us who we are. We are all made up of those little pieces that makes us who we are. Let's own it and let it decorate us. Point number 6 is education. She is fluent in both French and Italian and can speak 5 languages. She knows how to play a guitar, and from what I have found about her, she is very well invested in her education. I love it for her. She does a great job as a model, and I truly think that she will make a wonderful career. I truly think that she would make it to the fashion and film industry regardless of her famous parents. She certainly has something captivating in her. Both as a model and an actress, she's doing a wonderful job, and it shows a lot of ambition. Point number 7 is privacy and mystery. And I think she is the best embodiment of the Mona Lisa smile I have ever seen in real life. She does have a lot of mystery, and she keeps herself and her life very private. There is not really much we can find about her on the internet. She does show her life in glimpses, but then lets people wonder about how her life really is. And I did not even find a single interview with her. She's not completely away from the public eye, but her presence is well managed and limited. I think this quality makes us want to get to know her more. It is almost luring us closer. I also love how her parents keep her younger sister Leonie away from the public eye. They let her grow without all the cameras and gossip. I truly respect that about the modern celebrities who choose to live a more private and quiet life. And Deva certainly teaches us that you can be public yet private. You can share but not overshare, and in general keep yourself protected. Point number 8 is grounded and well-mannered. And it is again that inner beauty that I often speak about. She seems to be very well grounded in who she is, especially given this young age and making her first steps in the public eye. She seems to know how to manage herself, and she comes off as very well mannered and grounded. That inner certainty, self-confidence, and the self-worth that she exudes. I think it is very important to develop that grounded energy in us. Being in control of our emotions, of the way we speak, the way we act. Being certain of who we are, why we are the way we are, and the life path we are on. Point number 9 is deep voice and speaking slowly. She doesn't say a lot, but she speaks in a way that you want to listen to carefully. Her words are expensive. You almost want to lean closer to hear more and to hear better what she has to say. She does make an impression of her words being extremely important. She does not speak fast, she speaks slowly and carefully chooses the words that come out of her mouth. I cannot imagine someone wanting to speak over her. I think that it is a sign of a huge self-respect and a wonderful inner concept. She knows the value of her words. I think that too many of us speak in a way that shows that what we speak about is not even valued by us. Your words matter, and you should be able to speak them in a way that people want to listen, as if what you are about to say is the most important thing there is. And Deva just taught me that I want to truly work on that particular aspect, to be more mindful of the way I word my sentences and express myself. And now, on a final note, I believe that all of us have a set of characteristics that makes us beautiful, captivating, and interesting in our own special way. Too many of us live a life where we are not aware of the beauty that is in us. And with the Beauty Secrets series, I want to show you the beauty in others as an inspiration to also look for the beauty in us. It is an inspiration to keep discovering and developing more of those characteristics in us, so that we can keep working on the art that we are and keep getting better and better. Each of those women I analyze on my channel brings a set of unique characteristics that makes her uniquely her. They are all beautiful in their own way because we are all beautiful in our own way. The secret is to believe it and notice it, and then being it fully. And despite the beauty in us, we can still look at the other woman with admiration and see her as a muse that we can learn from, get inspired by, and cherish her own uniqueness without getting jealous and resentful. There is nothing to resent because what you see is already in you. You just need to find it.